In this YouTube video, we will showcase the most costly construction projects ever constructed, featuring some of the most ambitious and impressive engineering marvels from across the globe, ranging from the priciest highway project in the United States to Japan's island airport and China's most prosperous railway system. These are the top 5 most costly construction ventures ever erected. Number 5. The new Suez Canal. The Suez Canal is an artificial waterway that connects the Mediterranean Sea to the Red Sea, providing a crucial shortcut for ships traveling between Europe and Asia. It was completed in 1869 after 10 years of construction and has since become one of the world's busiest shipping lanes, handling around 12% of global trade. However, due to the increasing volume of global trade, the existing Suez Canal was not able to keep up with the demand, resulting in long waiting times for ships transiting through the canal. In 2014, the Egyptian government launched a project to construct a new parallel shipping lane alongside the existing canal to reduce waiting times and increase the number of ships that could pass through the canal. The construction of the new Suez Canal involved digging a new 35-kilometer-long waterway parallel to the existing canal, as well as widening and deepening a significant portion of the old waterway. The project was carried out in just 1 year with a cost of $9.2 billion, making it one of the most expensive construction projects in history. Despite the high cost, the new Suez Canal has proved to be a significant investment for Egypt. The upgraded waterway has facilitated traffic in both directions, allowing more ships to pass through the canal, reducing waiting times, and increasing the canal's capacity. As a result, the number of cargo vessels transiting through the canal has increased from around 50 per day in 2015 to 97 by 2023. Furthermore, the new Suez Canal boosted Egypt's economy by generating significant revenue through toll fees charged to ships using the canal. In 2014, the Suez Canal Authority reported revenues of around $5 billion. However, with the completion of the new canal and the increase in the number of ships transiting through it, the revenue is expected to exceed $12 billion by 2023. In addition to its economic benefits, the new Suez Canal has also had a positive impact on global trade. With shorter waiting times and increased capacity, the canal has helped to reduce shipping costs and improve the efficiency of international trade. This has been particularly beneficial for countries like China, which rely heavily on the Suez Canal for their exports to Europe. In conclusion, the construction of the new Suez Canal was a significant investment for Egypt, with a high cost but considerable economic benefits. The upgraded waterway has reduced waiting times, increased capacity, and generated significant revenue, while also benefiting global trade by improving the efficiency of shipping between Europe and Asia. Number 4. The Channel Tunnel. The Channel Tunnel, also known as the Channel, is a railway tunnel that connects Folkestone in Kent, England, with Coquelles near Calais in France. The tunnel runs beneath the English Channel, also known as La Manche in French, which is the narrowest point of the English Channel, stretching for over 50 kilometers. It was officially opened in May 1994, marking a significant moment in the history of transportation and engineering. The idea of a tunnel linking England and France dates back to the early 19th century when French engineer Albert Mathieu Favier proposed building a tunnel under the English Channel to improve trade and relations between the two countries. The idea was discussed, but it was not feasible at the time due to the lack of technology and political instability between the two countries. It was not until the mid-20th century that the idea of a tunnel resurfaced. In the 1950s, the French government commissioned a study to explore the possibility of a tunnel, and in the 1960s, the British and French governments jointly commissioned a study to investigate the feasibility of a tunnel. However, it was not until 1986 that the decision was made to go ahead with the project. The Channel Tunnel project was a joint venture between the British and French governments and 2 private companies, British Rail and France's SNCF. The construction of the tunnel was divided into 3 main parts: the British section, the French section, and the middle section. The British section, which began drilling in 1987, started from the Shakespeare Cliff near Dover, and the French section, which started drilling in 1988, started from the Sangatte coast near Calais. The 2 sides met on December 1, 1990, under the seabed of the English Channel. The construction of the Channel Tunnel was a massive engineering feat, involving the excavation of over 7.5 million cubic meters of soil and the use of 11 tunnel boring machines. One of the most significant challenges of the project was ensuring that the two sides would meet in the middle, which they accomplished using special lasers and surveying tools. The construction also involved the building of 3 tunnels, 2 for trains and a smaller one for maintenance and emergency services. The entire project cost approximately $12 billion and took 6 years to complete, including 2 years of delays due to safety concerns and technical issues. The high cost of the project made it one of the most expensive in the world at the time, and it was criticized by some for its economic viability. However, the tunnel has since become an essential transport link between the UK and France, carrying millions of passengers and goods every year. In addition to its significance as a transportation link, the Channel Tunnel is also recognized for its engineering accomplishments. In 1996, it was named one of the 7 wonders of the modern world by the American Society of Civil Engineers. The tunnel was also recognized as a symbol of cooperation and friendship between Britain and France, a testament to their shared history and the strength of their relationship. Overall, the Channel Tunnel is an incredible feat of engineering, a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. It remains one of the most significant transportation projects of modern times, linking 2 countries and cultures in a way that was once thought impossible. Number 3. Boston's Big Dig. The Big Dig, one of the most massive and complex engineering projects in the United States, took place in the heart of Boston, Massachusetts. It aimed to replace the aging and congested Central Artery Highway with an 8-lane tunnel system that ran for nearly 6 kilometers underground. Despite its initial purpose to ease traffic congestion, the project had a much larger impact on Boston and its residents. The idea for the Big Dig originated in the 1970s, as Boston's Central Artery Highway system was causing severe congestion, leading to significant delays and creating hazardous conditions. By the 1980s, the Central Artery could only handle 75,000 vehicles per day, despite more than double that number using it, leading to traffic jams and significant delays. The project was authorized in 1987 to replace the aging highway with a more efficient and safer transportation system. Construction of the Big Dig began in 1991 to finish within 7 years, but this was not the case. The construction had to deal with a variety of challenges, including environmental concerns related to the proximity of the harbor and the area's soil composition, mostly made up of landfill. The work also had to contend with 2 subway tracks, which required intricate and time-consuming engineering solutions. Furthermore, the process required the removal of some of the buried homes' foundations and even some sunken ships, resulting in significant archaeological discoveries. As the project progressed, its cost continued to increase. Initially estimated at $2.8 billion, the final cost came in at $22 billion, including interest, making it one of the most expensive public works projects in U.S. history. Delays, design changes, and other unexpected expenses contributed to the project's growing cost, leading to criticism from taxpayers and government officials. Despite its enormous cost, the Big Dig had a significant impact on Boston's transportation system, allowing for over 250,000 vehicles to pass through the tunnel each day and decreasing congestion in the city's core. Furthermore, the project's completion had a significant impact on Boston's environment, reducing carbon monoxide levels and providing nearly 300 acres of land for green projects, parks, and open spaces. However, the Big Dig's impact on Boston is not entirely positive. While the project significantly improved transportation in the city, some argue that it has only shifted congestion to other parts of Boston, and it did not entirely solve the city's traffic issues. Despite its flaws, the Big Dig remains a remarkable feat of engineering and has contributed to Boston's growth and development as a city. Number 2. Kansai International Airport. Kansai International Airport is situated in Osaka Bay, about 50 kilometers south of Osaka, Japan's 3rd largest city, and serves the Kansai region. The airport was designed to reduce the overcrowding of Osaka's Atami Airport, which could no longer keep up with the area's growing demand for air travel. Since its inception, Kansai International Airport has grown to become a major hub for air travel in Asia, with connections to numerous international destinations. Building an airport on an artificial island was a risky and ambitious project, but the Japanese government saw it as a necessary step in developing the Kansai region's infrastructure. The Kansai region is a vital industrial area for Japan, and the airport was meant to facilitate trade and investment in the area. The project also allowed for the construction of a new high-speed rail line and a highway, improving access to the airport and the surrounding areas. Construction of the airport began in 1987, and the engineering involved in creating the artificial island was groundbreaking. It took 3 years to complete the island's construction, with engineers using innovative methods such as sand compaction to ensure the island's stability. The airport itself was built on the island's southern end, with 2 runways and a terminal building designed to handle up to 20 million passengers annually. The airport was officially opened in September 1994, after several modifications and repairs to address concerns raised by engineers about its stability. The airport's design was highly praised, with its modern facilities and sleek, futuristic architecture. Its runway is also one of the longest in the world, measuring 4,000 meters. Kansai International Airport has had its fair share of challenges, however. Its location on an artificial island means it is vulnerable to earthquakes, typhoons, and rising sea levels, necessitating extensive safety measures. In September 2018, the airport was forced to close temporarily due to flooding caused by Typhoon Jebi, which damaged the airport's runways and terminals. The airport's resilience in the face of such challenges is a testament to the innovative engineering and construction techniques employed during its development. Despite these setbacks, the airport has continued to thrive, welcoming millions of passengers each year. In 2019, the airport served over 28 million passengers, making it one of the busiest airports in Asia. However, it still trails behind Tokyo and Narita International Airports in terms of passenger traffic, as well as Beijing's Capital International Airport. The airport is currently undergoing an expansion project to increase its capacity to accommodate 40 million international passengers per year by 2025. The project includes the construction of a new terminal building, additional parking spaces, and an extension of the airport's runway. The airport's expansion is expected to further cement its position as a vital hub for air travel in Asia and contribute to the continued growth and development of the Kansai region. Number 1. The Beijing-Shanghai High-Speed Railway. The high-speed railway between Beijing and Shanghai has transformed transportation in China, setting a new standard for efficient travel between 2 of the country's major cities. This rail line was a critical part of China's goal of modernizing its infrastructure and boosting economic growth. The project was announced in 2004 to cut travel time between Beijing and Shanghai from over 12 hours to just 5 hours. Construction began in 2008, and in just 3 years, the high-speed rail line was completed. The rail line spans 320 kilometers, with 41 bullet trains operating at speeds of up to 300 kilometers per hour. The line runs through several cities, including Jinan and Nanjing, and ends in Shanghai. The project was a massive undertaking, with engineers constructing hundreds of bridges and tunnels to ensure that the line was as direct as possible, minimizing travel time. The high-speed railway between Beijing and Shanghai was expensive, with an estimated cost of around $40 billion. However, the investment has paid off as the line has been incredibly popular with passengers, with over 1.3 billion people having used the line since its opening in 2011. In 2019 alone, over 210 million passengers rode the line, with daily ridership peaking at almost 800,000. The success of the high-speed railway between Beijing and Shanghai has been a major boost to China's economy. The line generated close to $1 billion in 2015 and has experienced annual net profit increases of up to 40% until 2019. The railway line's success even led to its debut on the Shanghai Stock Exchange in January 2020, where it raised over $4.5 billion after selling more than 6 billion shares on the first day. It is now considered to be the most profitable railroad line globally, demonstrating the benefits of investing in infrastructure projects. Despite the COVID-19 pandemic, the high-speed railway between Beijing and Shanghai has remained profitable. The line has continued to be a vital transport link, connecting the 2 cities during the pandemic and helping to keep the Chinese economy moving. The success of the high-speed railway has also spurred further investment in China's transportation infrastructure, with plans to extend the line to other cities and regions, providing faster and more efficient connections across the country. Overall, the high-speed railway between Beijing and Shanghai is an excellent example of a mega transportation project that has transformed transportation in China. Its success has demonstrated the importance of investing in infrastructure projects to drive economic growth and improve the quality of life for citizens. As China continues to develop, further investment in infrastructure is likely to be a key factor in its ongoing success. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next video.